here. There she is. Okay. All right. And oh, I need to spotlight my video, don't I? Spotlight for everyone. There we go. Okay. I think we should be good to go now. All right, make sure this is all set. Okay. All right, so find a comfortable seat. Sit well. So please, if you can, have your feet directly under your knees so that you're at about a 90-degree angle at the knees. Feet under your knees so that your feet are well planted on the ground. And then close your eyes, resting your hands on your thighs, and try to sit up a little bit taller. Imagine that someone has a string attached to the crown of your head, and they're gently pulling you up, lengthening your spine out, drawing you up a little bit taller, maybe drawing the curves out of your spine slightly. And then once you have found your tallest, longest self, breathe deeply. See how lengthening up your spine gives you more space to expand your lungs. It allows your breath to flow a little bit easier. Notice the inflow and the outflow. Notice all the space that's available for your breath. Your chest, your rib cage, your upper back, your middle back. You might even feel your abdomen expanding. And then go ahead and open your eyes. We'll take a flow. The inhale draws your arms up overhead. The exhale draws you into a forward bend, hands to knees or down further, it's up to you. Inhaling, lift up about halfway. So extend your spine, you're in about a half lift, and then exhale to fold back down. Inhale draws you all the way up, arms high overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. So that's our flow. We're going to repeat that about 5 times, okay? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause, breathe in, breathe out, and continue. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax your hands to your lap and let your breath return to a natural rhythm. So we'll be concentrating today on breath awareness, awareness of the breath as we move, and awareness of the breath as we hold static poses, keeping the breath free and flowing. So the sun salutes that we just did, Surya Namaskar, is a wonderful way to link movement and breath. Here's another way, cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest up, lift your gaze, and roll your shoulders back. Exhale, belly button back to spine, shoulders rounding, head dropping. Inhale, lifting up, heart lifting, shoulders back. Exhale, rounding inward, curling down. Keep it going. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for your forward bend. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. One more time. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Come up to neutral. Tall spine, relaxed breath. Let your breath return to a natural rhythm. Take your fingertips to your shoulders. Sit tall. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, twist center. Exhale, twist right and hold. Release your hands to support the twist. One hand outside your thigh and the other hand behind you, anywhere it goes. 5 breaths here. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling fully. Keep it going. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to soften the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release into the twist. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Release back to center. Breathe naturally. Fingertips to shoulders. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, twist left. Stay here. Exhale, release your arms. Stay and breathe. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and soften. Breathe in to get taller. Breathe out to release. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Relax. Let your breath return to normal. Fingertips to shoulders. Sit tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tip over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tip left. Inhale, center. Tip over to the right. Breathe in and tip left, breathe out. Breathe in back to center, release your hands. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, tip right. Hold the chair or the seat, leaning over, reaching out with the left arm. Stay and breathe. As you breathe, imagine that you're breathing more into the left side of your rib cage. Expand the ribs. Spread them open with your breath. Long, slow, deep breaths. One more breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale back to center, both arms high. Exhale, fingertips to shoulders. Take a breath in. Tip left. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip left. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, center. Lift your arms high. Exhale over to the left. Hold the chair for support and reach. Breathe into the right side of your rib cage. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Keep it going. Two more breaths. One more breath. Come back to center. Sit tall and rest. Breathe naturally. Fingertips to shoulders. Now we're going to roll out the shoulders and we're going to use the elbows to lead us. So bring them forward, lift them up, draw them back as far as you can, and drop them down again. Keep it going. Inhale to lift the elbows up, exhaling to draw them back down. Keep it going. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 and 4 and one more. 5 and release. Relax your arms. And once again, fingertips to shoulders, elbows out wide. We're going to go the opposite direction. So inhale to reach the elbows back and up, exhaling them down to the place where we started. Inhaling back and up, exhaling down forward. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Breathe in and breathe out, release. Relax and let the breath return to normal. Interlace your fingers, clasping your palms together, and begin to roll your wrists slowly. Make circles with your wrists and go slowly. Move so that you can really feel the entire movement, the whole range of motion that's available. Now pick up the pace a little bit. Wiggle it a little faster, going the same direction. Make those circles pretty quick. Keep it going, make them fast. Good, and then relax, wiggle your fingers, shake it out, and release your hands. Now, interlace your hands once again, and then switch the interlacing. So the opposite pinky is going to be on the outside. So switch your fingers, switch your thumbs. So now you're in the opposite interlacing. Circle your wrists the way that feels natural, and then go the opposite direction. So try to take the circles the opposite way. I think Grace mentioned something about yoga for the brain. Well, this is it right here. It's difficult to reverse the motion that's familiar in this position. Do your best. You might have to fight and try it a few times. That's okay. Just, do what you can. Make the circles faster. Okay, open up your fingers, wiggle them out, shake your hands, and release. Take a deep breath. Let it go. All right, sit a little bit further forward on your seat And with your right hand in front of your right shin, draw the knee up. Just lift the leg up in front of you. Circle around through the hips. So the hips are making circles. Doesn't matter which direction you go because we will switch directions. 2 more. And reverse directions. One more. Now, cross your legs. So you're crossed up at the thigh. With the right foot, roll your ankle around. Roll it around in one direction. And now reverse directions. Now, squeeze your shins together. So the outer parts of your shins, try to squeeze them close together. Use the muscles of your legs to pull everything into the center. Squeeze and keep that there. We're in what's called an eagle position, eagle wrap legs. Take your arms out in front of you. Right arm under, left arm over, reach for your shoulders. Just reach wherever you can grab. Then lift your elbows up as high as you can. They might come up in front of your face, they might not. It's okay wherever they are. Just lift them up and we're gonna hold this and breathe. Deep breaths. Keep squeezing. This is 3. Slow breaths, 4. And one more breath, 5. And release everything, rest for a moment. Okay, left hand to left shin, pick the leg up. Begin to circle the hip. Big circles all the way around. And reverse directions. One more. And cross your legs, left over right. Begin to circle out through the left ankle. And go the other direction. Now squeeze your shins together. Try to glue the outer edges of your shins towards each other. Arms out in front of you. Left arm under, right arm over. Hold your shoulders. Lift your arms as high as you can, but be able to maintain the position. So go ahead and find the lift that you can maintain and begin your breaths. Inhaling 1. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Deep breath in and out. Release. Let it go. Relax. Breathe naturally. Okay, now turn your right leg out to the right. The whole foot, the whole leg is facing right. And then you have options here. You can keep the left leg facing the way it was facing to the front of the chair, or if you have more flexibility available in your hips, you might extend the leg back. So it could extend a little bit. It might extend all the way back with your foot planted on the floor. So anywhere along that spectrum is fine. From straight out bent knee to slightly bent to fully straight. Wherever you are, lift your arms out wide. You're facing kind of on a diagonal, not towards the bent knee and not directly forward, but sort of on a diagonal between your legs with your arms wide. So it's a variation of warrior 2. Pull your belly in, lengthen up through your spine. This is a lot of work for the core muscles of the body to maintain this upright spine. You're working your shoulders as well to maintain the lift in your arms. Now bring your left hand to your left thigh. Lift your right arm up and over to the left. Reverse warrior. Deep breath in and out. Release your forearm to your right thigh. Lean over. Try not to shrug your shoulder to your ear. Press the shoulder and the ear away from each other to maintain space and length. Bring the left arm up. Depending on your shoulder flexibility, you might bring it over by your ear. See how it feels. Breathe. Notice your breath, the inflow, the outflow. One more breath. And come back to center. Rest for a moment. And now we'll take the other side. Left leg faces left. It may be a different choice on this side. You may have more or less movement available to you from one side to the other. So see how it feels. You might take a different variation on this side with the back leg. Lift your arms, open them wide, belly in, spine lifted and tall. Use the core muscles of the body and breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhaling, exhaling. One breath flows into the next. The inhale flows into the outhale. Circular movement. No pause between the inhale and the exhale. Bring your right hand down your leg. Lift your left arm up and overhead. Deep breath in and out. Bring your forearm to your thigh. Lift the top arm. Maybe draw it by your ear. Remember to keep space on the bottom shoulder and breathe. Keep breathing. Deep breath in and out. 2 more breaths. And come back to center. Sit well. And now bring your feet just a little bit behind your knees, a little bit closer into the chair, just a bit, not too much. And then press into your feet firmly. Imagine that you are spreading the floor apart with your feet without actually moving them, right? So it's a press down, a feeling of spreading apart, but the feet are not actually moving. Now, tip forward from your hips, bring your hands to your hips, and press into your heels, lift your seat, and sit back down. If doing this without your hands is not available, use the support of your hands. That's completely fine. But if you don't need it, don't use it. Challenge yourself, okay? Challenge yourself. If it's not working, use your hands. Okay, once again, press into your heels, spread your feet, tip forward, hover, and sit. Okay, so now you know the action. We're gonna do that 3 more times. The inhale is going to lift us up, and the exhale will seat us back down. So, inhale, lift, exhale, sit. Inhale, lift, exhale, sit. One more. Inhale, lift, exhale, sit. Now, either if you need your hands, use your hands, or hands to prayer. We're going to lift and hover for 3 breaths and then press up to stand. So take a deep breath in, release the breath out, press down, inhale, hover, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale, inhale 3, exhale, inhale, stand tall, exhale, release your hands by your sides. Good. Just stand for a moment. Let your breath return to natural, return to normal. And then face the seat of your chair. So you may need to turn your chair. Face the seat of your chair. Bend your knees and place your hands on your chair. Begin to walk your feet back. We're coming into a downward facing dog variation. The idea here is to keep your bum higher than your head. Bend your knees, that's totally fine. Bend knees, extend your arms, try to get your tushy higher than your head. Breathe and hold. Think length in your spine. Imagine that you're on a traction machine. You're pushing out through your hands and imagine something is pulling back and up on your hips, creating length through your spine. One more breath. Walk back in, bend your knees, and press up to stand. Now, we're going to try moving from downward dog, that shape that we just took, into plank pose. So you have variations of the amount of weight bearing in your arms. You have choices. So from downward facing dog, you can roll all the way out onto your tiptoes into a long straight plank. Maybe. That's a lot of weight on the hands. So that's one option. Another option is to roll forward just enough so that you feel weight in your hands and you can pull your belly in. Okay, so those are your options. Find your downward facing dog again. Palms on the chair seat, bent knees, walk back, tushy higher than head. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit. Inhale, roll forward to your version of plank pose. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 1 more. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet back in, bend your knees deeply, and press up to stand. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bend your knees, place your hands on the seat of the chair. Now, pull your belly muscles in firmly, really pull your belly in. Deep bend in the knees, one hand to one hip. Keep your spine long and flat and the belly strong and engaged. Bring the other hand to the other hip. Come up to stand with a flat back, elbows up to the ceiling. Lift up, strengthen the back. Good, we'll do that one more time. It's a great strengthener for the back body muscles. Bend your knees, palms to the seat. Again, make sure the knees are bent deeply. Draw your belly muscles in, strong core. One hand to one hip, elbows to the ceiling. The other hand to the other hip, elbows up, press up, long spine. Good. Turn your seat back if you needed to move it for the previous positions. And come back to sit. cross your right ankle over your left knee. And if you need support for the shin or the knee, you can hold the shin. You can hold the outer edge of the shin for some support. If you don't need the support, then don't bother holding the shin. It's really up to you. And then think about encouraging your right knee away from your right shoulder. So that might mean not only a downward movement of the knee, but a lengthening up through your spine to lift the shoulder away from the knee. Sit tall, deep breaths. Be sure that your ankle is active and not, the foot isn't sickling. In other words, the toes should not be facing up towards the ceiling, but that little sticky outy bone on the inner ankle should be facing up. One more breath. And unwind. Other side, lift up, cross it over. Hold for support if you need it. Encourage the knee and the shoulder away from each other. The knee falls towards the ground. The spine lifts and lengthens. The foot is flexed. That little inner bone on the ankle pushing up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Slow, steady breaths. No pause between inhale and exhale. Imagine them flowing like a circle, in and out, and in and out. One more breath. And release. Feet planted well. Once again, make sure that your feet are right under your knees at a 90-degree angle. Both sit bones firmly pressing into your chair, spine lengthening up. Breathe in, lift your arms. Breathe out, forward bend. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, forward bend. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, forward bend. Half lift on your inhale. Forward bend on the exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause for a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more rounds. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, forward bend. Half lift, inhale. Forward bend, exhale. Inhale, out and up. Hands to heart center. This is the last round. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, forward bend. Half lift, inhale. Forward bend, exhale. All the way up, arms high, inhale. Hands to heart. Breathe naturally. Release your hands to your lap. I'm going to offer you a variation for our rest today. If you are a person that can easily get up and down off of the floor, this is a variation that you might want to try. If that is not available to you, you'll stay seated in your chair for rest pose. So if you're staying seated, scoot all the way back to the back of the chair and just relax. If you are a person that can get up and down off of the floor, I'm going to show you a really nice way to rest that relieves swelling in the legs and can release the low back. You sit in front of your chair and you put your lower legs on the chair and you roll onto your back. So you're lying on the floor with your legs supported by the chair. If it's available, give it a try. It's really relaxing. It feels nice. So set that up for yourself if you think you'd like to try it. If not, stay in your chair. And I'll lead you through a guided breath exercise for the first couple of minutes. And then for the last couple of minutes, it's just about letting go and completely releasing and relaxing. So, wherever you are, close your eyes. Notice your breath. Notice where you feel your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. Does it feel fast, slow? Does it feel constricted? Does it feel open? Now take a deep breath in, empty it out, and breathe in for 4 counts. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Release and breathe naturally. We're going to add a hold of 2 counts at the top of the inhale and a hold of 2 counts at the bottom of the exhale. So begin with a deep breath in and out. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Breathe naturally. Last round. Hold for 4 on the inhale. Hold for 4 after the exhale. So it's a box. We'll breathe in 4, hold 4, breathe out 4, hold 4. Take a deep breath in. Release it out. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release. Breathe naturally. And let go. No more control of the breath. No conscious manipulation. Just allow your breath to breathe you. Let your next breath be a deep breath in and out. And go ahead and open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Lift your arms overhead one last time. Deep breath in. Take a prayer at the heart and a little bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.
Thank you, Sensei.